couple of things. I am CouchCoop. We had the Fallout 4 new patch drop yesterday. The patch brings 10th gen consoles sort of up to speed with what PC players have been enjoying for years now, and it's also timed with the TV series. But it hasn't been received everywhere with sort of open arms. My PC version is constantly crashing. I cannot move on or get anywhere. It looks like I'm going to have to go back in and repair it because I thought there'd be a patch this morning. We'll get to the Sony stuff in a second because I think they've got on top of that. I noticed some alarm bells when the texture pack had been stripped off. Then you also get some heads up about going back in. There is some changes. Are you sure you want to upload your old save? This is the extra actual content that comes with the updates. All the fuss has really been around the quality and performance modes being put onto consoles, because I will say that PlayStation 5 version was laughable prior to that patch hitting. And by the way, my machine is at a mate's house, hence the reason you haven't seen any Helldivers content, and of course I've got to get it back on site for Stellar Blade. Bear with me. Back to the patch. This was really cool. Actual extra quests and content. I don't own any of the DLC on the PC side. I do have Nuka-Cola World, and I'm looking to get Far Harbor, and I'm in two minds about what system to go forward with that purchase on. But the Halloween Workshop Pack, that stuff from the Creation Club, is totally cool to be able to dive into this, and it's definitely a reason alongside the TV series to go back to Fallout 4. Just at the moment, my PC version is out and out just not working. I cannot move forward anywhere. I've seen a few people on Twitter moaning about this. I really assumed they just immediately put something smaller out and get it sorted. Is it something to do with things my side? I hope not. One thing that has stood out to me on Twitter and other social media platforms about the patch is that Xbox owners have not got any problems whatsoever, and it's looking absolutely beautiful on all of those platforms, and no crashes and no payment issues. Let's talk about that. It wasn't a deliberate move, obviously. Some sort of regional glitch kicked in. Not everybody got prompted for payment when going for that update over on the PlayStation 5. Can you let me know if you're UK based and you still have an issue with it, or if you encountered it at all over the US side, or if any of my European audience are still having issues with it?
Attention. Interfering with a law enforcement robot is a felony.
I've also just finished the TV series, got up to all 8 episodes. I sort of did it in 2 chunks, did 1 to 4. I'll put a link in description for the video of that. And I, hand on heart, genuinely enjoyed it. There are some issues with it, and I'm not too sure when that second season will drop. I'll be very keen to see it because they have obviously held back on loads of iconic monsters and cool stuff from the series. They have hinted at it, so that's a big incentive for me to hang around for that. And I generally think it will get a second season, of course. I think the numbers have been incredible, and the rush back to the Fallout franchise has just been unbelievable. It's everywhere. It's kind of mainstream for a bit. These are what the crashes look like, and it's just a literal snap back to desktop. There's no like freeze or warning or anything. That's what worries me. That's what makes me think maybe I installed the patch a bit crappy, something happened, and I should just go back and repair. Please put something in comments. But for a free patch, it is really good. It's blatantly a marketing move, perfectly timed with the TV series, so pulling old fans of the games back because there's incentive to see what this patch has got, but also boosting the game on a content level for people who have never even looked at it before. And that brings me to the conversation about 76 and Fallout 4. I much prefer Fallout 4. I know 76 is more updated and just got newer stuff in it, but you are constantly bombarded with notifications in that game, compulsory random interaction. You actually have to fork out money to have a solitary experience, and I think Fallout really as a video game was all about the solitary experience. Don't get me wrong, I did have some amazing hours within 76 on an online cooperative level, and the game is kind of built around that. It was seriously enjoyable, but that was a long time ago, and when you think about Fallout in hindsight with a sort of nostalgia buzz, Really nice to just be cut off from everything, do you know what I mean? Escapism within that world, everything just being there for you as opposed to having to share the goddamn waste with another random. I tested my PC version this morning and it was exactly the same issue in exactly the same spot. Both of these issues could have well been fixed by the time this video is uploaded. I want to hear back on that PlayStation accountability with charging people for the updates. That one I think is the most urgent. And I'm just going to have to sit and wait and see if they patch that PC version anymore. I have now got to go and search Google for a decent picture of Todd Howard looking shocked or something. That's going to be fun. And once the PlayStation 5 is back on site, I will do this video again and have a good look at the improvements in that direction. I was CouchCube. Please help a gaming YouTuber out with a like and a subscription, and I'll see you down there.